Hello, I'm Morris White with Virginia Cooperative Extension. I serve as the Unit Coordinator and 4-H Youth Development Coordinator for Greensville Emporia. And this is Dr. Crystal Tyler Mackey with us from Virginia Cooperative Extension, housed at Virginia State University. Today we are gathering together for a Turning the Tide on Poverty Awards Recognition Luncheon. We're going to recognize key individuals and agencies in Greensville County that have been working to reduce poverty in Greensville and Emporia. We've been working with a study for the last 2 years with Dr. Crystal Tyler Mackey in the Southern Rural Development Center, and Crystal can tell us a little bit more.
The Turning the Tide on Poverty project is a 12-state project going on across the South, looking at ways that citizens and local communities can address poverty issues that are specific to their own individual communities and needs. We do this by getting citizens to come together and go through a guided discussion talking about the causes of poverty, what's going on in their own areas, and looking at some bite-sized chunks of things that they can take on that would address issues such as beautification, opportunities for youth, food issues, housing shortages, etc. The key is it's the voices of the people of Greensville and Emporia coming up with a solution for their own community. 2 hours planned for you, and we want to be mindful of your time. We have a detailed schedule where we're going to address a lot of issues, and we're going to make sure that we recognize different agencies and stakeholders in our community that are working to help reduce poverty in Greensville and Emporia.
2012. Dear friends, I am pleased to extend my warmest greetings to all who are gathered for the luncheon celebrating the first year of the Turning the Tide on Poverty project. This event is I am very pleased to join with your families, friends, and community in saluting your accomplishments and wishing you the very best in your future endeavors. Sincerely, Mark R. Warren, United States Senator.
Thank you all for coming out with us on such a beautiful day. I'm going to briefly cover a little bit about the project, the Turning the Tide on Poverty project, and know that it is brief and that we're happy to provide much more detailed information for any of you should you have a desire to do so. You'll also have an opportunity over lunch to discuss a little bit more detailed information about what we've done so far here in the Greensville Emporia community.
We're excited to be involved in this project. And this project has actually taken over where it has expanded to all of our program areas. Everyone in our office is involved, and especially our volunteers.
Blakely's been amazing, and everybody else. You have such a wonderful community. And for those of you who are elected officials, you have got to stand tall when you realize that your community, your citizens, are coming together with discussions and with ideas and moving forward. So it's a powerful tool. So I'm very grateful to be here. One of the things Crystal mentioned earlier is the fact that we have to constantly improve on the way we do things.
Hi, my name is Sarah Porch. I'm a culinary arts teacher at Greensville County High School. Today my students are serving the Turning the Tide on Poverty luncheon for the Virginia Cooperative Extension Service. My students are doing roast pork loin, party chicken, vegetarian lasagna with string beans. We started off with spinach and strawberry salad, and we're finishing up with cheesecake for dessert.
Use your community with your teams. Our hope is that you are committing something of yourself to this. And Morris, I want to turn it back to you and Crystal. Y'all are going to, now we get to celebrate just a little bit of some successes, and we'll put the basket out for these surveys.
Dr. Jackson and Dr. Mackey will be presenting the Community Engagement Awards. It's appropriate on May 1st as we meet together that we recognize accomplishments of many of our community groups. A sense for the next generation, get started now to make a difference in your community, to build upon what this particular initiative and other projects by many of our community resources are engaged in. Again, our feet to walk, our hands to serve, our heart to care, our mind to think, and share ideas with each other.
Dr. Howard Jackson was actually a friend of mine. So Dr. Franklin Jackson from Virginia State University is also a friend of mine, and it's been a pleasure. And when we needed some support from Virginia State, it was right there, and Dr. Jackson brought it. And you'll meet Ms. Ryan in just a second.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much, Dr. Jordan. You said the quality of his ELC chair, the Extension Leadership Council chair. We've heard a lot about when the council is working effectively, the people can do a lot of things together because working
He said that
together
there's
works.
nothing in the world that we cannot achieve if we work together. That puts into some level of prosperity, Mr. White. That's our challenge.
Thank you, Dr. Jackson.
I don't think I really need to say a word after that. Thank you very much. I just want to tell you about my position. I work for the VCU's Massey Cancer Center as a health information specialist at the local library. And I'm there to assist the people of Greensville County and the city of Emporia in trying to understand their health needs. We all know, we talked about poverty today, we also know that poverty and health care or health issues are very much similar, very similar. The higher the level of poverty, the higher level of health
We are
problems.
here, Virginia Cooperative Extension is here to partner with you to support you in any way possible. So I have a bushel and I'll collect the papers if you have them. And otherwise we'll say thank you so much again for coming and have an awesome afternoon.
Thank you.